Alright guys, I'm back with my review of this week's episode of Ring of Honor TV for November 17th, 2012. And this was an awesome episode this week. I really liked this one. If you normally don't watch the show or avoid it when they post it on the YouTube channel, watch this one because it was great. Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly was a fantastic match. Exactly what you would expect from these two. And I just thought the whole show overall was really well done. They even had a women's match on here, and just a great wrestling show for only 1 hour a week. So I was very impressed by this week's episode. But it starts off with the Briscoes coming out. And they ask all the wrestlers to come to the ring. And Jay Briscoe says that Haas and Benjamin aren't out here. Jay Lethal's not here because he's dealing with stuff with management. And Scum aren't out here. He says Scum has brainwashed the fans into thinking it's cool to knock ROH, and with Cornette gone, they need a new matchmaker. So he says they went to see Cornette, and Cornette told them that the new matchmaker is Nigel McGuinness. Great promo by the Briscoes here. So Nigel gets in the ring, and he cuts an awesome promo. He says that Ring of Honor has the best wrestling in the world, and he's giving the power back to the fans, back to the people who made Ring of Honor. And Steen versus Generico is made for Final Battle, but Generico only wants to do the match if it's a ladder war. So Nigel says it's going to be a ladder war between Steen and Generico at Final Battle, and he also makes CNC versus the Briscoes versus Scum. He still does commentary. I mean, he's the new matchmaker and everything, but he's still doing his commentary role also. We get a promo by Michael Elgin demanding a match with Roderick Strong at Final Battle. We get the women's match with Allison Kay versus Mischief. This was decent, I thought. Mischief kicks her in the vagina and hits a weird... I wrote DDT here, but now that I think about it, it was more of a neck breaker move, but she hits that for the win, so Mischief goes over here. We get Tadarius Thomas versus Roderick Strong. Roderick completely ignores Truth. Truth is running around on the outside like he's still managing Roderick, but Roderick quit the House of Truth, so he's just ignoring him. Truth ends up doing commentary. He says everything's fine with Roderick, but he released Rhino. If you remember, Rhino threw Truth Martini over the top rope onto the barricade, and I guess that was it for Rhino, so he's gone. At least from the House of Truth. And Roderick wins after a jumping knee and the suplex backbreaker. It was a good match. After the match, he tells Truth he quit. Leave him alone. CNC promo on how they're going to beat Scum for the titles. They hate Scum just as much as the Briscoes, but if the Briscoes get in the way of the titles, they're going to have to fight them. Heel Matt Hardy says he has nothing to prove, but Adam Cole has to prove he can come out of his shadow. Michael Elgin says Roderick's blood will be on Nigel's hands, and he's going to get him whether it's in a ring or not. Jay Lethal promo on how he's frozen out of the title picture as long as Steen is the champion, even though he won Survival of the Fittest. So as long as Steen has the title, Jay Lethal's not going to get a shot at him after his actions in New Jersey. Next week it's going to be Scum versus Whitmer and Titus. Nigel says Jerry Lynn will be having his last ever match for Ring of Honor at Final Battle. And he says this next match, Adam Cole versus O'Reilly, will be for the new TV title. They got a new belt. So we get that match, which was really good. Back and forth the entire time. Adam Cole ends up winning with the Florida Key. During the match, Davey Richards comes out and he asks Nigel to give him a face-to-face with Kyle O'Reilly next week. Nigel agrees, and after the match, he puts the new TV title on Cole. So that was it. It was just a fantastic match. I mean, when they put the show up on YouTube, definitely make sure you check this one out. One of the best ones they've done in a while. So I was very happy with this episode. Hopefully they continue this next week, continue the build towards Final Battle. I don't know who they're going to have Jerry Lynn face, but Final Battle is looking to be a pretty good show so far. I'm actually excited for this one. So that's it. That's my review of this week's episode of Ring of Honor. I hope you guys liked this video. Leave your thoughts on this week's episode in the comments below, and thanks for watching.